Got it. And this.
Now it says being live streamed. Is that what you want to do? Because it sounds like it's going to be, if it's live streamed, that means you don't get a chance to edit it. It's just going to go live.
Yeah, it's going live.
Is that what you want to do though? I thought you wanted to videotape it and then do whatever you needed to do if you need to do anything.
Well, I think I don't know. This was well, just go with it. See.
Okay, when you live stream, but where's it going to live stream to? YouTube or
YouTube, into YouTube?
Oh, okay.
And I think we're live now, so we may have to start all over because.
Okay, I get.
Because all that was recording.
Oh, okay. All right. So whenever you're ready, I'm ready.
Okay. You know what I'm going to do just for. Okay, just for the sake of I'm going to hit. Oh, it says stop. No, okay. Okay, we are live.
Hi.
So we've been live. So, okay, so hello, Ellen Edwards. How are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
Oh, I'm doing very well. Thank you so much for asking, and sorry for the technical difficulties that we just had.
No problem.
So tell our listening audience a little bit about what you do.
Okay. Well, my name is Ellen Edwards Long, and I'm in Raleigh, North Carolina, relocated from New York. I am a designer. I design handbags and accessories. So I would say that I make about 60% of what I actually sell, and the rest is curated from different areas. For instance, the necklace I have on right now is sustainable. It's sourced out of the Philippines, and it's made out of all natural found products. So I do that there, and then also in Ecuador. So we have quite a selection.
Very good. What brought you to into this line of work? What made you decide you want to do jewelry, design jewelry?
Well, that's funny. I actually attended FIT as a fashion buying and merchandising major, and decided at the end that I really enjoyed the retail aspect, but not on really the buying side per se for a store, but on the other side. So I do a little bit of both. I also buy. I have 2 physical locations and 3 websites, and I have 2 in North Carolina. I have 2 retail establishments. In New York, I had 3, and so it's a little amalgamation of all of them. But the reason I got into it is when I first moved to New York, I was working in Manhattan. I didn't have a lot of money to spend on clothes. So what I learned to do is to take a basic outfit and dress it up with jewelry. So you look like you have different pieces on all the time. So you change your earrings, you change your necklace, you put a scarf on, you put a brooch on. So that is the way I maximize my wardrobe. And because a lot, in New York, a lot of people were wearing black and still do, it was very easy to do. And you look like you had a brand new outfit on. So my first credit card was with Bergdorf Goodman. And when I realized that the only thing I could buy is lipstick, I then realized that I had to do something a little bit different. So that's actually how I got started.
Excellent. And you're absolutely right. If you take a shell dress, you can actually just change that look over and over and over again, just by changing the accessory. So
exactly.
And in this day and time, when money is tight, that's really great advice for people, especially when they are entering the professional market.
Exactly. And speaking of professional market, like even on Zoom calls, like a lot of us are on Zoom calls now, and that's not going to end. I mean, we're here to stay. So if you're in a meeting and you just want to jazz up your look a little bit, you can always put on a pair of earrings, put on a necklace. You can change between Zoom. A lot of people are in 4 and 5 Zoom calls a day. So this way you always look presentable. You can have a very casual top on, basic top, and just change the jewelry. So it's a really good look and a professional look. And you could do that. Like, for instance, sometimes people go to networking cocktail parties in the evening via Zoom. That way you could dress that outfit up too. So there's a lot of different things you can do.
Absolutely. And sometimes don't realize that the glasses are also part of accessories. Would you agree with that?
Absolutely. It's funny you should say that, because I treated myself to these glasses. I just love them, and I get a lot of compliments on them. And now I want to get some more, maybe in a black or something like that. And the reason is so important. It's amazing how many people have commented on these glasses, and I've had them, I don't know, maybe 8 months now. Men, women, everybody comments on the glasses. So it's a conversation piece, conversation starter. And so, it's a totally different look than not having any glasses on at all. So, and I can't see, so I have to have them on. But yeah, glasses are an accessory.
Absolutely. What mistakes would you say your clients make as opposed to when it comes to accessorizing their outfits?
They don't. And that's probably the biggest mistake that most people make. I have people come into me and they say, oh, that's nice, but I couldn't wear it. Oh, I would love to wear that, but I'm a little hesitant. And so I had one woman come in, and she loved this top, and she loved a big, it's a chunky necklace. And she said she doesn't wear anything like that, but she liked it. I said, get it. And if you don't like it, you can bring it back. She wore that thing. She said she got so many compliments on that necklace, and she was completely out of her comfort zone. And it was a conversation piece because it was an interesting piece. So I tell people all the time, little jewelry is fine. I'm not really a minimalist. That's not really what I do. But having on a nice necklace is always a little touch to bring your look up. And I always, when I think of that, I always think of Nancy Pelosi, because every time I would see her, she has the most fabulous necklace on. She always looks put together. Robin Roberts is another one. She always has a necklace on, and she's always well dressed. So that's probably the biggest thing that I notice. People just don't take the time, or they go, oh, well, where am I going? Well, you don't really have to go anywhere. You can go to the grocery store, you can get on a Zoom. There's so many. And how long does it take? Just grab a pair of earrings, great looking earrings. You have on a jeans and a white t-shirt for the summer, and you look pulled together.
Absolutely. What advice would you give entrepreneurs who are looking to get into the jewelry business?
I would say, well, from the buying perspective or from the designing?
I would say design.
Okay. Pick a category that you feel comfortable in, that you enjoy yourself, because you're going to spend a lot of time doing it, hopefully. So, sometimes people are all over the place with what they do, and then they get frustrated because they really haven't honed in on who their customer is. And that's probably what I would say for you. If let's say you have an idea and you know what you want to make or design, then figure out who is your ideal customer. And once you've narrowed that down, you have a better idea of how to market to them, how to find them, how to get your line out there. And so that's probably would be the most important thing. Or if you have a store and you want to buy merchandise, again, you really need to know who your ideal client is, because everyone is not your customer. And everyone, if you try to be a customer for everybody, you'll be a customer to you buy for everyone. You won't have any customers because you're all over the place. So you have to decide what your claim to fame is, and then go from there.
Thank you for that. How can we support you in your vision and your goals?
Well, my goal is really to drive more traffic to my website. So for anyone who's listening, please feel free to go onto my site. I have two. One is madforearrings.com, MAD, the number 4 earrings.com, and Jules by Lon. And you can sign up for my my newsletter, and please download my virtual card so that you always have it with you and you can send out to friends. But you can also put your information in to be part of our giveaway. We do a quarterly giveaway, and it's a gift certificate. So that's 4 times a year and it's free. So put your information in there. And if you do a Zoom party, accessory party, where anyone in the world could come on, as a hostess, you would get a hostess gift, which would be a percentage of the proceeds toward free merchandise for yourself. So it's a win-win. You don't have to do anything. You don't have to go anyplace. You just have to get on a Zoom. Let us know who you want to invite. We send the invites out and have a party. And it's very easy, and you get free merchandise.
And what is your digital card?
Say that again. My digital card. Okay, let's hope I can remember it off the top of my head. It's www.julesbyelon.talkingvcard.com. Does that sound right?
It would be julesbyelon.talkingvcard.net.
.net. Yes. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah.
One last question. This is a bonus question. How are you finding networking on HMP?
Well, that's interesting. I've only been to 2 meetings, and both of those meetings were this week, or one was last week. Very interesting. People are very engaged. People are very welcoming. They really are trying to make connections. It's a great place for people who are struggling perhaps to make connections. And it's online, so you could be anywhere. And I thought it was very interesting, the 2 that I went to. So I registered and created an account where you have a dashboard where you can go in the back and register for different networking events. And it looks like they have a whole host of networking events. As a matter of fact, someone suggested I go. They gave me a name of one to go to they thought would be good for me. So people are very nice. I've also, out of those 2 meetings, met 2 more people who I actually had a conversation with. One was for a virtual assistant. She's actually in Colombia, the country. And then the other one, I just had one this morning for social media. So you meet a lot of different people, very, very helpful. And I would highly suggest people attend a meeting.
Well, thank you so much, Ellen. We're running out of time. Mm-hmm. I appreciate you, and thank you for visiting us at the North Florida group, which meets every Friday at 10 a.m. And I hope
thank you.
This Friday coming up.
All right. Thank you for inviting me.